Hey there, I'm Josh Erkman. I'm here talking about the book Engineering Systems, Meeting Human Needs in a Complex Technological World. Today we're going to be doing the first part of Chapter 4, Life Cycle Properties of Engineering Systems, or the Ilities. So, long ago, as we were trying to design things, we're engineering inventions. We would design for first use. So the whole point was just to make it work. Like you struggle and you have this problem, and then you start creating a solution, and then yada, we've done it. Like there it is. And this is generally how we try to design things in the Epic of Great Inventions and Artifacts, which we covered in Chapter 1. So then later on, as we moved into the Epic of Complex Systems, we started to think more about what systems and inventions needed to do. Like we got it working, but now there's this other problem we need to solve. We decided to start designing for use over a long lifetime, considering side effects, considering the context and the time. So what are these, quote, Ilities that we talk about? Well, a definition might be, so the properties of the systems desired after the primary functional requirement is attained. These are typically concern wider system impacts with respect to time and with respect to stakeholders. Some Ilities might be flexibility, maintainability, quality, reliability, safety, and many others, 20 to 30 others. So Ilities sometimes could affect life cycle properties. Some of the classic Ilities of engineering are safety, quality, usability, and reliability. Those were the first ones we picked up on. Back in the Epic of Great Inventions even is when we started talking about those. So the thing about systems is, we've gone through these three different epics, and we've gone from inventions to complex systems to these complex engineering systems. And one of the things driving this has been the Ilities. As we considered, well, let's make it safe. Let's increase the quality. Like, what about changing the flexibility of this product or this artifact? Or how about maintaining it? As we address these, it added complexity, and it's one of the things that led to the emergence of complex systems. And ultimately, as that went forward, it led to the emergence of engineering systems. So, over these three great epics, specific Ilities have emerged at different times. So, in the Epic of Great Inventions and Artifacts, some of the main Ilities to emerge were quality, safety, reliability, adaptability, resilience, and durability. These were some of the first things that they talked about. And later, late in the Epic of Engineering Inventions, came robustness and usability. So, how well can this work in other situations, and also like how easy is this to use? That was the first time we started to really talk about it in the literature and in sources that we're able to look at. These are from a study that they did searching the titles and abstracts of journals from 1888 to 2010, and by doing Google searches. So then in the Epic of Complex Inventions, some of the Ilities that came into common usage were maintainability and modularity. So how can we make this in a way that, sure, it's going to break, but we can fix it. And then modularity, like being able to move parts from different inventions, or having adaptability. And finally, late in the Epic of Complex Systems came testability. So how can we see if this is working, and how can we check at different points, like testing. Does it still work? Then in the epoch of engineering systems came scalability. Can this be applied to a wider situation or problem than we think? There came interoperability. So can this work with other inventions? Can this integrate in well with the complex systems in place? And finally, sustainability. And sustainability has been a big focus since around the 1970s. It very quickly came into usage and is still a big part of our conversation today. If we were to build this product or go through this process for the next 100 years, 200 years, would that be okay? Would that lead to success of our civilization? So in the next chapter, in the next part of this chapter, we're going to be talking specifically about some Ilities and about their impacts as time has changed and as we've gone on. So there we are. That's chapter 4, the first part of engineering systems. Thank you for joining us today, and see you later.